Hey guys, Sacrifice here, and you may know me if you ever seen this channel, but I doubt any person really would. Uh, it's really hard for me to make this video, but I'm just going to put this out and make a confession. For the past, I want to say, 2 months maybe, I've been using a hacked client, and it's really the cancer of Rotmg right now in the community. I realize that I failed the community, and uh, it has really made me a scum of the community. Uh, Honestly, it really isn't that satisfying, and it actually takes away the enjoyment of the game if you've ever used one, at least. And I'm bringing this to Reddit pretty much just because that people will listen out, and I've gotten a lot of people coming to me saying, why are you using a hack client, why'd you reconnect, why aren't you taking weak shots, things like that, why aren't you taking debuffs, why, have you said the decimal phrase or something like that. And it ruins your reputation really bad. I'm just going to say that right now. If you're using one right now, I would really advise you to stop. So I'm just going to really explain to you what I used that hack client for. I'm not going to explain which one I used, but it's pretty obvious. But I'm just going to explain what I used and how that really affected the game in terms of the other people versus really me. So when I had the client, the things I would pretty much turn off everything. Sometimes I would turn on things like in private or in public tombs when I knew I couldn't get loot. So I would turn on some debuffs like a weekend, which really gives it a disadvantage to the people that don't have as good as gear as me. So that really disadvantages the people, that work so hard to get loot and they get 0 all the time because you have hackers, quote unquote hackers, using debuffs that enhance the loot. But anyway, so I would mainly turn off everything except Confuse, which honestly, Confuse is a very, 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 very big thing, because Confuse literally allows you to you don't really have to dodge anymore, to be honest with you, because Confuse is probably the most deadliest debuff in the game. At least I think so, next to Darkness maybe. And the reason why I say that is because you could be backing up and something just shoots out, like an Ice It Up, for example. It shoots out the little Confused boomerang, and as soon as you get hit by that, you could easily just dash right in front of one and instant pop. So it really takes away the difficulty of things such as like the shatters and stuff like that. And I realize how terrible I have been of to the Rotmg community in this way. So as we know, there's a large percentage of hackers, and the thing that makes hacked clients even worse is they have the ability to obviously auto nexus. And auto nexus, I'm just gonna explain to you. I'm not gonna explain how to use it and all that good stuff, but bad stuff I should say at least. But I'm just gonna explain to you how it honestly it makes it so much easier for you. When you have the auto nexus, it literally is like I don't know, like a second person watching the game for you. You cannot be paying attention, all of a sudden it auto nexus you and you're like, oh, what happened? That is what brings a disadvantage as well, because you obviously have an advantage over people that don't use hack clients. And it honestly, it saves you from shotguns most of the time. Like, you get shotgunned by Oryx, it will save you, because the reaction is much faster. It's almost human like. Actually, it's faster than human like sometimes. And honestly, I mean, when using that hack client, it allows you to reconnect in places, and it just makes things so much easier. And I can understand the pain that legitimate players are feeling whenever they complain about it. Well, I shouldn't really say complain, but they try so hard to stop hackers, and Kabam wouldn't do anything, and then there's multis. And honestly, I think having hackers is just as bad as multis. Some would say no, it's not, what I'm saying, but I mean they're hacking just as well if you think about it. And here's one guy, and I don't know if he's gonna be watching this, but his name's Traction, and I tried to deny the fact because of my selfishness and what's the word, hypocritical things. I was being a very big hypocrite because I'd point out hackers, obvious hackers, and I'd be like, oh man, you're hacking. But then I'd be hacking myself, so that makes me a huge hypocrite. And that's what most hackers do. They deny the fact that they're hacking, even though, they deny the fact that they're hacking, even though they see other people hacking, and they try to call them out for it. And I just wanted to say, Traction, we had some exchange of words, and I apologize, because I'm in this guild called Colors, and it's a pretty legitimate guild. And Traction, he was saying, oh man, Sacrifice, he's a hacker, and that really made me, because that really made me think, man, it's ruining my reputation big time. I can't even join top 50 guilds, and I can't even join a guild of legitimate players, who work so hard to be legitimate and work so hard to, gain wealth in the game. I can't even be a part of that because of a simple downloaded thing on my computer. So I just want to say to the people that do hack, and to the people that I had exchange of words to, saying denying the fact that I hack, I just want to apologize gratefully. And I'm not really sure if this would get deleted off of Reddit, but hopefully it doesn't. But anyway, I just apologize greatly. And it may be too late to change, even though Deca Games is getting the game, so I think it's a great opportunity for me to change. But honestly, I think to myself that if Neobang can change, I can change. Neobang even said that he hacked before, but that was probably a while ago if you think about it. But man, it just ruins your rep, man. Like I said again, I apologize for anybody that I exchanged words to, saying, hateful things such as profanity and all that. I apologize, and I do condone, I guess you want to say, my mistakes and my horrible actions. Then again, I am, I guess you would say the scum of Rotmg, and I know. And I know I'm going to get probably a lot of hate about this. People saying, oh man, how do we know you're not hacking anymore? I deleted literally everything off that. If I could block that site, I could. Honestly. Because I really just don't want to even think about it. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Playing legitimate is actually more fun than playing hacked. And honestly, I haven't died so far. I've been doing it for about, I want to say, 2 weeks or something, or a week or something like that. Yeah, it was about because last week I deleted it. And I've been playing legitimate since then, and it's actually not that bad. Although I believe the connection on hacked clients are better than regular ones, but I guess, I don't know. But I'm just explaining to you how it makes the game so much more easier. Honestly, you can literally take away any debuff in the game, and it's ridiculous. Even though you have the chance of losing connection, I mean, it saves you. It just honestly reserves your, I guess you want to say preserve, characters' lives so long. That's how people are getting so much fame and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm just trying to turn it legitimate. I'm a clean player so far, but I just wanted to explain to you guys, because I know that the Rotmg community is really built off of hackers and bugs and all that stuff in the game. And for me to change myself, that's helping out the community as well. That's one less hacker if you think about it. And I'm just not going to use that shit anymore. I just can't use that hack client anymore because it's ruining my rep, like I said, and I'm failing the community by doing so. I don't know, I might get banned for this video. To be honest with you, it's not a legitimate account, so yeah, I might get banned. This post might get deleted, I don't know, or this post on Reddit, of course, it might get deleted. But man, I'm just here to say I have a confession, and I've been hacking, and I have changed. So yeah, I just wanted to say that I've changed, and hopefully, you know, I enjoy the game even more with Deca uh, updating it soon. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that. And if you have, hateful things to say, stuff like that, I completely understand. Because people work their asses off to, you know, enhance their account legitimately while I've been hacking. So I can completely understand the hate comments and all that good stuff. But it's just the change that I'm trying to go through. And much you probably wouldn't really care anyway, but I'm just want to say, so it clears a little bit of my reputation up. White stars that have seen me hack yellow star, it really doesn't matter. It could be light blue star, it does not matter. But yeah, I'm just here to say that I hope you guys not really gonna enjoy the video, but I hope you guys can understand, hopefully, why I made this decision to stop hacking. Everybody pretty much can. It just eats you up. But yeah, guys, living sacrifice here, and I will see you guys later.